Hello, I'm Sneha Koshi. The last day of the Parliament's budget session also ended on an acrimonious note. The opposition held a Tiranga march and refused to accept the Speaker's tea invite. This, as the opposition claimed, they have not been allowed to raise relevant issues in the Parliament.
The budget session was 56.3%, while for the second part, it plummeted to an abysmal 6.4%. Cumulatively, the House productivity was only 24.4%. There are 6 honorable members. House stands adjourned
2 बजे तक के लिए
2 p.m. today.
स्थगित की जाती है.
A near total washout of the second leg of Parliament's budget session. The BJP wanted Rahul Gandhi's apology over his democracy under threat remarks in London. The Congress wanted a JPC probe into the Hindenburg report. And Mr. Gandhi's disqualification from the Lok Sabha after his defamation conviction only led to more ruckus.
The opposition which talks about democracy should remember they had a role to play in the parliament. They had a role to ask me questions about the budget. I was ready to stand up and answer and clarify anything that they want. They didn't even participate. Congress's culture today is to stand in the parliament, use unparliamentary language and conduct and accuse the government. But when we stand up to answer, they walk out.
आखिरी दिन को भी कांग्रेस और उनके साथियों ने बहुत गलत तरीके से डिस्टर्ब किया, हाउस को चलने नहीं दिया. लेकिन एक कांग्रेस नेता श्री राहुल गांधी को लेकर के कांग्रेस पार्टी और उसके साथियों ने जो किया है, देश देख रहा है.
सभा की कार्रवाई अनिश्चित काल के लिए स्थगित की जाती है.
After the Lok Sabha was adjourned sine die earlier in the day due to protests by opposition MPs, members from 20 opposition parties took out a joint march carrying the national flag from Parliament under the banner Save Democracy. In a joint press conference attended by the TMC, the Aam Aadmi Party, the BRS and 16 other parties, the opposition declared they would unite outside Parliament too to fight the BJP.
यहाँ पर 2 साल से मैं देख रहा हूँ कि यहाँ पर खुद ही रूलिंग पार्टी के लोग ही डिस्टर्ब करते हैं और इसका उद्देश्य यही है, जो हमने मुद्दे उठाए हैं, खास करके अदानी के इशू पे कौन सा ऑर्डर मिला, कैसा मिला, ये सारे डिटेल यहाँ पर चर्चा होना चाहिए. इसीलिए हम जेपीसी की मांग कर रहे थे.
While the blame game over parliament disruption continues, Congress, the principal opposition party, wants to build on the unity displayed by opposition parties inside the parliament. Sources say Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress president, will soon write to all like-minded opposition parties, including Aam Aadmi Party, TMC and BRS, for a meeting in order to chalk out a joint strategy outside the parliament too. With camera person Sachin Gupta, this is Arvind Gunasekar for NDTV.
And the Telangana BJP chief MP Bandi Sanjay has been granted bail. He was arrested in connection to the case regarding the leak of question papers. I'm being joined by my colleague Uma Sudhir. Uma, the BJP has claimed that this bail is a slap on the face of BRS.
Yes, indeed. After being arrested in a very dramatic manner day before yesterday, actually in the intervening night of day before yesterday and yesterday, Bandi Sanjay was in fact sent to 14 days of judicial remand by the court in Hanamakonda. And today the bail plea came up, actually that was filed even as he was being arrested, even before his remand was given. And subsequently, 8 hours the arguments in fact went on, and the lawyers argued that the bail plea must be disposed of today, and in fact the public prosecutor had argued that this case could also be postponed to Monday because also there was a plea for police custody for Bandi Sanjay, but subsequently it is a conditional bail that's been granted, 20,000 rupees surety, and they have also said that he should cooperate with the investigation and that he must not threaten any witnesses and he should not leave the place without informing the court. He should not leave the country without informing the court as well. This comes as a big relief to Bandi Sanjay, who in fact had released letters from inside the jail today saying that the actions of the BRS government are not going to cover him down, and that he even gave the example of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and said that post Godhra he had faced a lot of legal action, and that did not stop Mr. Narendra Modi from moving ahead, standing strong, and that's the inspiration that Bandi Sanjay said he was taking on the day of the foundation day of the BJP, and he had mentioned all these things, saying that it's a diversionary tactic on the part of the BRS government that he has been arrested, and that his struggle would go on. So Bandi Sanjay likely to be coming out of the Karimnagar jail tomorrow, which that would be one day before the Prime Minister's visit, because the BJP activists are also saying that Bandi Sanjay being arrested a couple of days before the Prime Minister to visit Hyderabad was something that was meant to stop him from attending the meeting. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Uma, for those details. And the Tamil Nadu governor's statement over bills has sparked yet another controversy. In fact, what has the governor said? R.N. Ravi, while speaking to civil service aspirants, said withholding a bill is a decent language and it means rejected. The statement has got sharp response or retort from Chief Minister Stalin himself, who has demanded for the statement to be withdrawn, saying these statements, which are personal opinions being put out in public, is unconstitutional.
That when a bill passed by the assembly is given or forwarded to the governor for assent, governor has three options. One, assent, give assent, problem is known, there is no problem. Second, withhold the assent. And you know what is withholding means? Withholding doesn't mean that I am just holding it. Withholding has been defined by the Supreme Court, by the Constitution bench. Withholding means the bill falls through, the bill is dead.
And Congress has released its second list for the Karnataka Assembly polls. 42 candidates are in the second list. The third list is expected on Friday. Meanwhile, Congress candidate for Kolar is yet to be announced. So massive suspense on which would be the second seat for possible CM candidate Siddaramaiah to contest from.
A former minister, Vinay Kulkarni, who's accused of murder and is out on bail, has been nominated by the Congress to contest from Dharwad, a place the Supreme Court had barred him from entering. Mr. Kulkarni has made an appeal before the Dharwad court for campaigning purpose. However, the hearing in the court is pending. The Supreme Court turned down Vinay Kulkarni's plea to visit Dharwad, so his wife and the party members will campaign for him. The Congress sees him as a winning horse. The 42 names on the second list of candidates released by the Congress includes at least 3 leaders from the BJP and 1 from the JDS who switched parties. That provoked some protests. The turncoats include Babu Rao Chinchanasur, who's said to have played a key role in the defeat of Mallikarjun Kharge in 2019.
You have to wait till the list is announced. No surprise, already 100 which is pending. Screening has been taken. Now 42 has been cleared. Remaining seats, today the screening committee will discuss. I think in a couple of days, the seats will be declared. There's no confusion. Everything is going smoothly. The second list is also seen as a possible snub for veteran leader Siddaramaiah, who had said he would also contest from Kolar, in addition to Varuna, for which his name figured in the first list.
So mentally I am prepared to contest from Kolar. And if High Command agrees, I will contest from Kolar also.
Siddaramaiah had contested in 2018 from Badami. Bhima Sen Chimmanakatti, whose father vacated the seat for Siddaramaiah, has been fielded from the seat. Son of farmer leader from Sarvodaya Karnataka party, Darshan Puttanaya, has been fielded from Melukote. The Congress took a dig at the BJP for delay in releasing the list and claimed many were switching to the party.
As you know, Congress announced the first list before the notification. Today also we have announced our list, but we should ask Bharatiya Janata Party, the double-engine government, why they are taking so long to announce. I think there's something wrong because they have come to a conclusion that they're going to lose the elections. That's why they're very much confused. You can see the MLAs, BJP MLAs are leaving BJP and coming to Congress party.
Congress, okay, they have 1.5 months back, they have finalized the list on one seat. But out of not 224 listing, remaining balance candidate, they have not announced as if no. Why they have delayed? Regularly BJP, end of the moment only announced the list. Near to close to nominations.
Dr. G. Parameshwara, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, is being fielded from Koratagere constituency. In fact, he had also requested a second seat in Pulikeshi Nagar, but the party refused. It is learned that he also questioned the party high command that why Siddaramaiah should be allowed to contest from 2 seats. In Bengaluru with Kumar, Shrija for NDTV.
And Oxfam India to be probed by the CBI over alleged foreign funding violations. Sources say the violations are being probed or will be probed by the CBI. In fact, sources say Oxfam India transferred foreign money to various entities even after the Foreign Contribution Regulation Amendment Act came into force. The Act prohibits such transfers. Let's listen into what Neeta has had to say. Did you say something?
We all know that Oxfam is an autonomous organization and has staff and members working within India. It is a member of a global confederation of 21 Oxfams, although the government of India recognizes it as a NGO. And the allegations now, as far as GOI is concerned, the government is concerned, are very severe. In India, the Oxfam India was indeed promoting the rights of marginalized communities, which include Adivasis, Muslims, Dalits, and in informal sector also, especially women and children. The allegations now against Oxfam are, as you were also mentioning, that it was using various methods to transfer money to other entities, despite the fact that FCRA 2020 Amendment Act had come into force, which prohibits it to transfer money from one entity to another entity. And secondly, the CBI probe is now being initiated because earlier last year, on 7th September 2022, income tax authorities had conducted searches both on Oxfam India also and CPR also. That time also it was found out that money was being routed to other entities, circumventing the FCRA Amendment Act. So again, the allegations were there about 1.5 crores as per the probe of CBDT. The emails were scanned, and the data was scanned. The 1.5 crores Oxfam India got into the utilization account. They got money transferred to the utilization account instead of the FCRA account. So violations were there. So now CBI probe has been recommended against them, although they have moved Delhi High Court to get some kind of a reprieve. This matter was also discussed in the bilaterals between India and UK, but now this is going to be minutely watched by other NGOs also who are operating in India. So obviously it is going to have a fallout in that direction also.
And for now, let's just quickly take a short break.